What's up, gang? How you guys doing? It is Lieutenant Sal Blue, 28-year law enforcement veteran and the author of the top 25 mistakes en route to the good life, coming at you today with my daily podcast. Yesterday's podcast was something else, man. Boy, did we get into it yesterday. But you're going to have to go back, click the link on yesterday's podcast, go back, watch yesterday's video, and just see what the hell we were talking about. But I talked about family and friends, man. Family and friends, and how they can make or break your life, man. So I think it's a really, really powerful lesson that I talked about yesterday. And I think you guys should get back over there and check it out, because it is some golden nuggets in there that I dropped. And it's going to help you get a very, very long way when it comes to having a better life. So get over there and check it out, man. And while you're doing that, man, make sure you guys go on over to lieutenantsalblue.com. Pick up your copy of my book. If you don't want to go there, just go on to Amazon. Hop on Amazon. Pick it up $19.95 on Amazon. Or at my website, Lieutenant Sal Blue. Just drop me your email and you get it for free. $9.95. You pay the shipping. Okay. And also, I got a couple of other things that I'm going on. Some audio book I got going on, and a couple of courses and stuff. So, got tons of free gifts that I'm giving away. So, get over there to my website, lieutenantsalblue.com, and check it out. All right, so where are we at today with today's podcast? I'm going to tell you, right, it is cold out here. It is breezy, right? And so breezy that I probably got a little bit of a runny nose here. My Spotify guys, you guys won't see this, but everybody on YouTube, as you check me out, man, I am okay, but I am cold. I don't know if you could see my breath in that video, but that is how it's going down in here. I'm trying to get it done. Probably the last month I'm gonna be doing my 3-season room podcast out here. I'll probably be taking it back down to the wine room, see how it works out. But anyway, guys, today's podcast is, what are your intentions, right? That is the question of today's podcast. What are your intentions? Now, mind you, I know most of you guys, probably the last time you heard what are your intentions was, what are your intentions with my daughter, right? You know, before you propose to your wife, you probably went and asked her dad. And I know, that's just me. That's old-fashioned, guys. That's what we used to do. I don't know what you guys do these days. You probably just send a tweet, a text, boom, thumbs up. Let's get on a Zoom call, mom and dad, and let's talk about it. We're getting married. We already been living together for a year, right? Boom. This microwave society, you guys go really fast. But anyway, what are your intentions is the question for today's podcast, right? So if you are the type of person that reveals this to everyone who asks, your path, right? Your path as we try to succeed in life, your path to everything that you want to do in life is going to be riddled with obstacles. You're going to have obstacles coming up every chance you get, because you're the type of person who reveals your intentions to anybody and everybody. You know, that's how you feel that you need to live your life, guys. And so in saying that, I want to get deep into how you live your life and whether or not you feel that is a good thing or a bad thing to reveal your intentions. Okay, so that's where we're going with this podcast today. Now, I want you to understand, guys, right? Before we really get started with that, I'm not trying to tell you to use dishonest tactics, right? There is a difference between being dishonest, right, and revealing your intentions to everybody. They're two totally separate things. So for all you people who love to create arguments out of thin air, that is not one you should be creating, right? So dishonesty tactics are not the same tactics as revealing or not revealing your intentions. So you can be the epitome of honesty, right, and still conceal your intentions from other people. And that is very, very important for you guys to understand, because I do like living my life with honesty and integrity, right? But I just want you guys to know a lot of things is none of your damn business, man. It's just none of your business. You don't need to know everything about everybody, about everything. So, for all you who are offended by people telling you, hey, listen, it's none of your business. Figure it out on your own, which I know you'll probably be attempting to do all the live long day. But that's what it is, man. Don't be offended when somebody tells you to mind your business, all right? So I used to think that, and this is me in my younger years, I used to think that honesty and revealing my intentions to others was how I needed to be in life, right? In all my interactions with everybody, from strangers to family to friends, right? I just felt like that's how I needed to be. But I soon learned that everybody does not want you to succeed. Wow, that was mind blowing to me, right? That everybody did not want me to succeed. And how was I going to go about being who I thought I should be if now I realize that everybody doesn't want me to succeed? What is my next step? What should I do, man? So, as a matter of fact, guys, most people, right? I found this deep too. Most people, right, would prefer, and that is if you're not doing something to benefit them, right? So understand that. If you're doing something to benefit other people, then they want you to succeed, right? Because it's for them. But usually if you're doing something to move your life forward without moving their life forward, most people probably would prefer that you fail, right? Prefer that you fail and stay within the little group, the little circle, so they could talk a bunch of common nonsense and BS with you each and every day. How's the weather? How about those Jets? How about the Giants? How about the Knicks? They're BS conversations that really, really mean absolutely nothing. Look at my baby pictures. Look at my vacation pictures. Those aren't moving your life forward, man. Those aren't moving your life forward. But I digress for a minute, man, because I have been in that situation for far too long, guys. Far too long. So once I learned that this fact that most people would prefer that you fail, I began testing people, right? When you finally get this power of understanding how people actually are, you can start testing it and just seeing like what these people in your circle are doing and what are these people in your circle thinking, right? And so when you start doing that, your whole world changing, your whole perception of everybody that you're around begins to change, man. It begins to change because somebody has just pulled back the curtain. Somebody just pulled back the curtain on and taken off all of the masks of the people that are smiling in your face at all times. So I started testing, people, family, friends, enemies, anybody who I could test, and I would tell them about some false endeavor that I was setting out on, right? Something I was setting out on so that I could see, right, void of emotion, their true intention, right? Because a lot of times when you tell people about your intentions and things you're doing, you're so wrapped up in it emotionally, right? You're so excited about, I am going to write a book. I'm going to start a business. I'm going to get this promotion. I'm going to make this team, right? And you're telling everybody your intentions with excitement, and that excitement and honesty, man, is very, very dangerous because people are thinking totally complete opposite. As I told you before, people will prefer that you fail, man. People will prefer that you fail. So you got to be careful when you're doing it. But when you're doing a test, throw it all in, man. Throw out the full acting and just let them know, hey, listen, I'm so excited about this new venture. And what do you think? What do you guys think? What should I do next, right? And you're testing people. You want to see what the people in your circle of influence really, truly think. What are their true intentions, okay, when it comes to your success and you moving forward. Now, I'm going to tell you guys, you'll be surprised about the people who seem to spend a lot of time around you, right? I know that for me, right, I had people who spent a lot of time around me, and they truly began to show their true intentions um, every time, right? Every time they assumed that I was about to fail, like I was going down, right? I was about to lose out. There's been many times in my career, even in law enforcement, right, where I was a subject to discipline, or I was subject to this regime that's falling. And I was subject to that regime that wanted to take me off the top. And during this time, guys, I had people who seemed like they were my friends and were very, very close to me that would in turn, right, begin to talk to other people who they felt were rising in power. And I have nothing against that, right? I have nothing against that. But this is something that you guys need to learn and know, right? Everybody who's on your ship for the ride is only on there most of the time because you're doing well, right? And when you start to fail, that is when it is no longer to their advantage to be part of your clan, part of your crew. So they'll jump ship on you, or they'll even help pull you down, man. So you got to be careful of that, especially if you're revealing your intentions to them. So if you plan on succeeding in your current circle of influence, I want you guys to cease the thought, right? And I know that's scary, right? Why would you not want to succeed with your friends around, right? Why would you not want to succeed with your family around? And here's the deal, right? Most of them, right, family and friends alike, right, most of them know you so well that they will tear you down mentally and use your honesty against you, right? Just because of envy, jealousy, and so many other things as I talked about in yesterday's podcast, and they will use that against you and tear you down, man. And that alone, that daily mental breakdown of the negative attitude, the negative words, the poor intentions, the lack of assistance, all of these things slowly but surely deteriorate your resilience when it comes to you being able to rise again each time you fall, rise again each time you fall, until you finally begin to succeed. But your circle of influence is going to keep pulling you down. So you have to understand that with the people that you're around. I tell people all the time, and I say it over and over again. I probably said it on probably about 100 of my 173 podcasts. Your environment is your destiny. Your environment is your destiny, and it's going to make or break you, man. It's going to make or break you, and that's for sure, right? Now, I'm telling you something, right, about your friends and your family. They will bait you, right, time and time again into believing, right, that you need to come clean with your intentions if you're going to get their help, right? If they're going to help you, they need to truly, completely know your intentions. When the truth is, they have no intention on helping you in the first place, man. Okay? A lot of times, man, you need to do a skill check on the people that are saying they can help you. Do a skill check. Really find out what skills they have, and can they honestly and truly help you in your time of need and things that you need. See, it's so easy, right, to help somebody who is already in the flow and rising to the top. It is so easy to jump in and give your 2 cents. It is so easy because, you know, they're in a point right now that everything they touch turns to gold. So even your bull crap that you throw at them, they can take that and roll that into something and make that successful as well, right? And so it's easy to do that when people are rising to the top. So I always tell people, do a skill check of people around you. What skill does this person have, and that they're spending a lot of time around me? What skill does that person have? You know, and start to evaluate people that are around you. And when you do that, you will be surprised at what you come up with. You will be surprised at what you come up with. Because as they say, you know, you're the average of your circle of influence. When you do a skill check, it is scary. It is very, very scary. So start to think about that. And the next time you are around a group of people and you guys are hanging out. Now, when you are attempting to have more, right, become more, or rise in your organization, it is best, right? It is best that you keep, right, everybody around you, your circle of influence, your friends, your co-workers, everybody. It is best that you keep them in the dark, man. Never reveal your purpose behind your actions. Never reveal it. And you know, that's probably hard for a lot of you guys because a lot of you guys are freaking blabbermouths, man. I was a blabbermouth. I loved talking about what I was doing next, what's coming up next, what is going on with me. I love talking about that, and every time I talked about it, right, all it did was give people more ammunition to try to shoot me down, guys. So understand that, man. If you are putting in extra hours at work, for example, right? If you're putting extra hours at work to become more visible, maybe to management, right? To be considered maybe later on down the line, maybe a year or two down the line for a future promotion, right? Maybe a spot's not even available yet, but you said, you know something, I'm gonna put in the work right now for this future promotion. And so you're doing this, right? And everybody around you see you putting in this extra work. Guess what they're going to do, right? People will see you doing this and they will ask you this one question, and this one question will change the course of everything that you do in that business for the rest of your life. I tell you, right? Here's the question, right? And this is the big reveal for you guys. Why are you working so many extra hours, right? And it could be whatever else you're doing, right? They could substitute extra hours with extra projects. They could substitute whatever it is, right? But your goal is to get a promotion, right? And when they ask that question, your answer will also actually change the course of everything that's going to happen in your life. So I'm telling you guys this, right? When they ask you that question, at no point should you even consider telling them your intentions. At no point should you consider telling them your intentions, right? I promise you, if you do, this will be your downfall. I tell you all the time, right? If somebody asks you a question like that, say, listen, man, I'm just trying to make some extra money to put in these extra hours. I'm behind on my bills. Whatever. Give them whatever sad story you want to give them, right? So that they could be like, oh, man, you know, because trust me, what they'll do, right, when you give them that sad story, it's so funny because it's happened to me many times. When you give them that sad story spreads like wildfire. That sad story spreads like wildfire, and pretty soon, right, everybody's offering you extra work because they feel bad for you because you got kids through college, or you've been through a divorce, or you're trying to get some extra money, right? You're behind on your bills. People love horror stories about other people's lives, right? And so they spread those stories like wildfire. So I'm telling you that actually may help you if you tell that type of story. But anyway, I want you guys to understand, right? If people have no clue, right, what you're up to, they cannot prepare a defense to tear you down, right? Do you understand that? See, because a lot of people don't get that. A lot of people don't understand that. And so they reveal too much and they give too much. And during that time, people like to sit back and think of, oh, okay, this guy wants to get a promotion. I may not have been thinking about that promotion, but I don't want him as my supervisor. Right? So then they'll turn around and they'll start to plot and think, right? And try to get people to commune with them against you. So understand that. And if you're a really, really rising star, trust me, it'll be tons of people that'll be hating on you. Tons of people that'll be hating on you. So get ready for that and understand that, right? Now, I tell people all the time, right? And this is my suggestion to you. Guide them as far away from the path that you're on, as far away from the path that you're on as possible. Guide them away, man. Hit them with the smoke and mirrors, man. Hit them with the smoke and mirrors. Throw them in the face, whatever it takes, man. So that by the time they realize, right, your intentions, it's too late. You already got the job. You already got the promotion. You already caught the eye of management. And you're already on your way up to the top, man. So hit them with the smoke and mirrors. Keep people off of your path, right? Now, I'll tell you what, and this is the biggest problem I see all the time. Most people are open books. They're open books. They walk around and they are freaking open books. They can't wait to give somebody their opinion. They can't wait to tell somebody what the hell is going on in their life and what the hell they're doing. They cannot wait, these people, these open book people, right? So because they're open books, right, they're always showing others their every move, man. They're putting it on social media, right? You've seen so many fools putting everything that they do on social media. It's so bad, man. People are so much of an open book that people do crimes right on social media, man. They do their crimes, their whole life. They post it on social media for the world to see. They need everybody to know what they're doing next, right? And, you know, so if they're not doing it there, they're doing it in person. As soon as they see somebody, they need to blabber about what they're going to do next, what is happening in their lives, man. And so most people are open books. They give their opinions on tons of shit that they don't even need to be talking about, right? They give too much opinions on it, okay? And they talk about way too much, right? So every chance, right, as I tell people, every chance that these people get, they want to inject their opinions on some topic or something. They need everybody to know what they feel about this current topic, this current thing going on, right? So they'll post it on social media, put it on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever they'll do a video about it and they'll talk about it, right? Let everybody know their intentions, okay? And they'll also do it to everyone they meet, right? I learned something in a book. I can't remember the name. It's about the devil, but anyway, it's by Napoleon Hill. Outwitting the Devil is the name of the book. And in the book, he talks about how a lot of people inject their opinions where it's not wanted, and it becomes their downfall. So understand that, man. Sometimes, man, you inject your opinion in the wrong spot and you can create a world full of enemies, man. So understand that when you are injecting your opinion everywhere that you go and anything that you do. So as I tell people all the time, although this is a foolish way to live, people do it anyway. People do it anyway. And they can't help it. It's like they can't help themselves. And why is that? Why can't they help themselves in putting their 2 cents into everything that comes about? Right? Why do people want to do that? Why do people want to tell people their every move, right? They're playing a chess game and they want to tell people every move so people can plan against it. You know, as I say all the time, you know, some people are playing chess and some people are playing checkers, man. Choose which game you're going to play in life and it will determine how your life is going to turn out, man. So why is that, right? And I tell people, you don't know why people do it? Because it's easy. It's because it's easy, right? People love doing easy shit, right? It's easy and it feels natural for people to talk about their feelings, their plans for the future, what are they doing and how are they doing it and why are they doing it. It is so easy for people to do it, man. So easy, right? So many people think that by being honest, right, and open with other people, they're winning people's hearts, right? You know, I am open to people and people love it. You know, people are cheering for you. And I believe it's just the opposite, man. You know, you think you're winning people's hearts by showing your good nature, but you're not. You're not winning people's hearts, man. Your honesty, believe it or not, right? Your honesty and your good nature and you being open, it's not winning people's hearts. I would also like to say, right, that most people follow this path of least resistance because it takes no discipline. It takes no restraint, right? In order to not tell everybody your every move and speak every time somebody speaks and give your opinion every time you hear something that you disagree upon or something that you agree upon. It takes discipline and it takes restraint. Okay, you have to learn how to monitor your tongue, guys. You have to learn how to monitor your tongue if you're going to rise to heights, okay, that you belong, right? If you're going to be able to walk in buildings that you feel you can walk in, right? Buy things that you feel you should be able to buy and live a life that you feel you need to live and become the person that you need to become. You need to learn how to monitor your mouth and show some restraint and some discipline and injecting in everything, man. I tell people, listen, you just need to be stoic. Need to be a lot more stoic with your behavior, right? Stop revealing to everybody every move that you make and everything that you're doing, because everybody doesn't have your best intention in heart, right? So I want to reveal this one thing to you guys, right, real quick. This one truth, and then I'm gonna be wrapping up from here because I'm freezing my ass off out here, by the way. I'm gonna reveal this one truth to you guys, right? Your honesty, right, it's much more likely to offend people than win people's hearts. That's just the truth. That's what it is, man. When you are honest, right, and blunt, as I used to be very honest and very, very blunt, and I thought that was real cavalier of myself, right? Being so blunt and straight. They were like, oh man, this guy's really, really blunt, right? People really can't handle honesty, especially when they're doing something wrong. People really can't handle honesty, especially when it hurts their feelings. People really can't handle honesty if they see that you are succeeding at a higher level than they are. So people really can't handle honesty, okay, when it comes to your intentions and everything that you are doing, right? And I'm not telling you to be dishonest with people. I'm telling you that sometimes you need to keep your mouth shut. Sometimes you just need to be quiet and let things happen the way they're going to happen. Do what you need to do, and when people start to catch on to what you're doing, hit them with the smoke and mirrors, man. As The Rock says, hit them with the moonshine, man. Throw some up in there and get them nice and toasty and get them off your trail, man, so that you can ply your way to success. I want you guys to understand, man, some of the world's greatest deceivers, right, mask their lies with truths. So when it comes to people telling you that honesty is the best policy, a lot of those people are lying to you, right? Because a lot of those people haven't told the truth a day in their life, man. And you know, and it's not that they're telling lies to other people; they're lying to themselves most of the time because they don't always believe that, guys. So I mean, I know this is a strong opinion and it really, really rubs a lot of you guys the wrong way, but what I'm trying to do and revealing to you guys a lot of the mistakes I made in my life, telling people everything that I did and revealing my intentions to people, more often, okay, created blocks, okay, and obstacles, and sometimes almost permanent obstacles that I was never able to get through, okay, and I had to rework my entire plan, guys, in order to try to succeed elsewhere. So understand that, man, and I just want you guys to know, stop telling people everything that you do, man. And I'm going to wrap it up with that. Listen, man, make sure you guys go on over to Lieutenant Sound Blue. If you give me a comment, right, down in the section of YouTube, guys, or if you guys shoot me a DM on any of my social media platforms, and give me a topic to talk about, and I use it on one of my podcasts, I'm going to send you a free copy of my book. Free autographed copy of my book, Top 25 Mistakes en Route to the Good Life. Okay, if not, man, just hop over to my website, lieutenantsalblue.com. Pick up your copy of my book today. I also have on there my audio book. If you have Audible, you can pick up my book on Audible, play it twice speed, and you can finish it in a day, man. It's a good read. It's a very motivational, and at the same time, it gives you some critical mistakes that you don't need to be making in your life. So hop on over to lieutenantsalblue.com. As well as, man, guys, give me a shout at all the social medias. And check me out at my Facebook group, Top 25 Mistakes, with second halfers, right? Help first halfers to have a better life. So this is Lieutenant Sal Blue, and thank you guys. This is episode 173, and I am going to keep hitting it for the next 5 years. Daily podcast, 5 years. We'll see if we can get that done, man. This is only year 1, so it'll be 5 episodes, 365 shows. Let's see how we do this, man. I'm excited about this, man. So make your goals big, make them exciting, keep pushing, and don't give up. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Deuces.